Welcome to another Super Deluxe Edition unboxing video. Today we're going to take a look at Guns N' Roses, the Use Your Illusion box set. This is the vinyl box set, and it celebrates the two Use Your Illusion albums from 1991. They were released at the same time, of course. Use Your Illusion 1 and Use Your Illusion 2. So 2 albums, but this is a massive box set. It weighs an absolute ton. And to give you an idea of what's in it, let's have a look at the spec sheet. Here we go. So this was the spec sheet on the back of the box set. Now there's 12 vinyl LPs, which sounds like a hell of a lot, but it's 2 per album. So it's already 4 LPs for the 2 albums. And then effectively, I mean, it's actually, in some ways it's complicated, in some ways it's quite simple. Yeah, so it's 2 live gigs, both of them are across 4 LPs. So it's 2 for the album, 2 for the album, 4 for the live gig, 4 for the other live gig. So in some ways it's quite simple and quite straightforward. And then you get a Blu-ray with Live at New York, which is the video of this gig here. And it's mixed in Dolby Atmos. And then there's a whole load of stuff inside. So you get replica fan club folder, replica membership card, sort of lithos, reveal stickers, band photos, etc. There's a lot of stuff which we'll take a look at. But yeah, it's enormous. There's a big sticker on the front which looks like this. So 12 LPs, Blu-ray, 97 tracks, 63 unreleased tracks. A lot of those are going to be the live stuff, of course. And there is a new version of November Rain on this with an orchestra, mixed by Stephen Wilson. It's not in addition to the original version. It's instead of the original version, so they've changed the album. Okay, so let's take a look at this behemoth. The first thing to say is the front cover is like more impressive than it looks on the flat, image on the internet. It's one of these 3-dimensional covers. If you go to an art gallery sometimes and you walk past a picture and it changes, it's a bit like that. So if you view it from this angle, you get that cover. If you view it from this angle, you get that cover. So it does actually work very well. And there's a kind of ribbed effect. Oops, you dropped it. There's like a ribbed effect to this front. So if you can sort of rub your fingers over it. So it's very well done, it has to be said. And there's lots of, it's quite hard to do this without everything falling out. But there's lots of embossing and special finishes going on here. So you can see that there. That's just embossed a little bit, spot varnished. So yeah, pretty impressive outer box. You can see actually, because of the design of that front cover, it's quite thick here. Because it needs that width to create that effect. So that's all the vinyl, and this is the book, presumably. So let's open it up and have a look. Right, so I've taken everything out, so now we're left with an empty box. Nothing in there. So you can see what I meant before. It looks like that's content, but it's not. It's just the construction of the box. Put this to one side. So now we're left with the records, so let's have a look at them. This is Use Your Illusion 1, very thick card sleeve, glossy. I think these might be tip-on sleeves. They do feel very, very thick, the card. Yeah, they look like they're tip-on sleeves. So gatefold, of course. Insert, with lyrics, etc. I was about to say polyline sleeve. These are all black vinyl. Yeah, I was about to say polyline sleeve, and it isn't. The sleeves aren't polyline, which is close to unbelievable for a £439 box set. No polyline sleeves to look after the vinyl. So make of that what you will. The thing about these tip-on sleeves is this is often the case. It's quite hard to get records in and out because they're so stiff and unflexible. Or inflexible, I should say. So then here's it's the second LP from the album. Again, same kind of sleeve. It does look good. I mean, the artwork and the design looks good. Again, you have to sort of wiggle it in. So there's the first album. Second record, obviously, same kind of design, different colour scheme. There's the gatefold. I imagine this follows the same pattern. So, insert. Same, I'm not going to get the records out. Same kind of unpolylined sleeve. I mean, the amount of time and effort that goes into designing these box sets, and then they don't fork up, you know, literally like pence extra for the higher quality sleeves. It's kind of crazy, really. There's the second record. So yeah, so that's Use Your Illusion 2. So this is when we got onto the live stuff. So this is live in New York. So I said to you there were 4 records to each live set. So how they've done it. If they've done a sort of part 1 and part 2, they're kind of matching the design of the original albums. There's no insert with these. So it's just record 1 and then record 2. Yes, there's no insert, it's just 2 records in a non-polylined sleeve. And there's the sound. I'm not even going to bother getting the records out. Again, very glossy. I mean, the production values are very good. You know, these photos are spot varnished. Very, very heavy, thick tip-on sleeve. So that's the New York gig 2 double vinyl record, so 4 vinyl in total. And then it's the same kind of thing for Las Vegas, so 1 and 2, the same sort of yellow, orange, blue design. That's part 1. Again, no inserts, 2 black records. And then this is part 2. So there's not too much to say about these other than the packaging is really good, apart from the inner sleeves. They're all black vinyl, so they haven't been tempted by doing anything coloured vinyl. So they're all the vinyl records. Now let's take a look at the extra additional material that's included with this box set. Trying to work out where everything is. There should be a Blu-ray in here somewhere. Let's have a look at the book first. Okay, so this is the book that comes with the box set. The Blu-ray is probably in here. Again, I mean, very good production values overall, lots of use of spot varnishing. Hardcover book. So yeah, Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion, looks very good. So this is going to be, I imagine, lots of photos of memorabilia, photos of them live on stage, maybe some review type stuff. It's not a whole load of text at the moment, it's just colour photos. You know, lots of images of, you know, postcards and plectrums, and there'll probably be a few set lists in here, I imagine. But yeah, I mean, there's no, it's all photos basically. There's hardly any, in fact I don't think there's any text at all telling you about the record, telling you about the recordings, telling you about the era. That's it. Okay, here's the Blu-ray. I thought it would be hidden in here somewhere. So that's the Blu-ray. This has Live in New York on it in Dolby Atmos. Looks like it's got a stereo and a 5.1 on it as well. So yeah, there we go, there's the Blu-ray. But I mean, the book is basically a load of photos. I'm amazed there's literally nothing. There's no text at all, no sort of text looking back in a sort of archival manner at the albums. There's nothing to put them into context, to explain anything about them. It's just photos from gigs. I mean, it's, as I say, it's nicely presented hardcover book. So that leaves us with what I always call stuff. The various lithos and what have you. I don't even know what half this stuff is. I'm going to have to refresh my memory and see what this is. We'll come back to that one. So, okay, here we go. So these are in this sort of blue. They've got a blue and red wallet to sort of tie in with the colour scheme. These are a series of litho art print type things. That's that. They all reside in this blue wallet. I'm not going to bother trying to put it back. And then there's the red wallet here with the same sort of thing in it. Quite hard to get out. I thought these were supposed to be double-sided, but maybe they're the double-sided lithos or something else. Not exactly sure what you're supposed to do with all these things, but frame them maybe, put them up on the wall. So they're the ones from the red folder. This is a kind of one of these wallet things. Sometimes get these in box sets. This is going to be holding, look, it's all spot varnish. This is going to be holding the other smaller bits, I imagine. So here we go. So sort of replica tickets, stickers, various bits and bobs. Some more art prints of the band. So this is the Conspiracy Inc. fan club folder. So there's a replica card here. Fan club sort of newsletter type things. That's what that is. And then this is like a massive poster by the looks of it. Big poster that, I think that's an A1 poster. So poster, fan club, replica thing. Some band photos and some bits and bobs here. That all goes back in like that. So that's that folder there. And then you get the prints that are in these plastic folders, the book, and then the massive pile of 12 vinyl records. So it's 6 gatefold albums effectively. So all this slots back into this box set here. Yeah, there we go. So the 6 records. This is the big book. There we go. This is the little wallet with all the various bits in it. And then I'm not even going to try and squash these in because I'll need to put them back. But they're the 10 art cardy things. So that is the box set. I have to say, when you sort of read the spec and you look at it online, it seems like it's going to be quite complicated, full of interesting, weird and wonderful stuff. But it's, in some ways, it's, apart from the design of the box, which is quite flashy, but that's costing you a fortune, the fact that they've done that. But apart from that, in some ways, it's pretty straightforward, as I said earlier. It really is just 6 2LP sets, a book and some bits and bobs. So the question is, why is this so expensive? It's £439 on Amazon in the UK. Absolutely crazy pricing, it really is. And the disappointing thing is, as has been discussed on superdeluxeedition.com, is there's the bonus audio is there's no demos, there's no outtakes, there's no Atmos mix of the studio albums. None of the sort of stuff you'd expect is inside this box. You've got 2 live gigs, the 2 albums, and that's it. You've got the video, the Blu-ray with the Atmos mix, fair enough. And then all the extra stuff here. So it's really quite disappointing for the price point. I mean, you'd need to shave a couple of £100 off this to feel like anything like good value, I think. But I'd be interested to know what you think, so do leave a comment. And I'll just finish by saying thanks very much for watching the unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not subscribe to the Super Deluxe Edition YouTube channel for more great physical music unboxed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.